Make sure my stream gets up.
Yeah.
Welcome, and
Make sure
today
I've
we
got
have
the
a
correct
Sunday
depth
night
chart.
football game. That's all I have. Let's take it down, commentators.
That was pretty rough. Alright, and the screen is frozen on looking at said coach in the main screen.
Not even showing up for me yet.
I'm looking at the depth chart.
The video
Yeah,
is
Kanye
only
voted.
available
Okay, it's showing up. Yeah,
to
Kanye voted for
Yeah, it's
himself.
showing up.
It says the video is only available to subscribers, so I have to follow.
EK's calf. Okay, it's showed up for me.
Yeah, it's here. Alright, it's
Hold
not
on,
frozen
I'm
for
gonna
me.
pull it up on my.
It's not frozen for me.
Alright, now I'm
Let's
in.
see.
You good?
I'm the pre-game Madden guy today. Nah. Alright. The New England Patriots at the Seattle Seahawks. So
Yikes.
I haven't done commentating in ages. Okay.
Yeah, this is why you're not gonna be commenting.
Okay, so I'm Collinsworth Puma. Are you Michaels?
I'm Al Michaels, yeah.
Okay, so Sonic, you're the sideline reporter.
Yes,
Christina
if I'm
Pink.
ever needed.
You guys good? Do you see like the screen?
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. You're on the uniforms right now.
You have the
Just took
the
a quick
neon
look
green.
at the X Factors. Yeah, we're going neon green
Oh,
jerseys
shit.
with the blue pants, green socks.
Did you read this?
It's Sunday Night
Flame?
Football.
Oh, what?
The Cowboys are serious. This is by Ian Rappaport. The Cowboys are seriously contemplating turning to QB Cooper Rush this week, and this would require him to get activated off the practice squad. So it's looking like Cooper Rush might start.
Why are we not embracing the tank? And why are we not starting Gilbert?
Because you're in the NFC least.
And we either win the division or get a top 10 draft
Oh,
pick.
the
There's no in
Dolphins-
between.
The Dolphins are trading wide receiver Isaiah Ford to the New England Patriots.
And we got DeAndre Washington.
Welcome to CenturyLink Field, boys.
And it's raining.
I got the theme queued up. Copyright time.
Oh my gosh.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
That's all you get.
Flame. That was disgusting.
Okay.
Gotta let some of the cinematic play.
See, I skip all this. I just want to get into the game.
You gotta do your Al Michaels intro. Come on. I'll
No,
give you time.
I do the commentary on play-by-play. I don't do hype.
So
That's
you're
not my
Collinsworth then?
No, I'm Al Michaels. I do stuff on play-by-play. I don't need to see.
Okay, well, Al is being very odd. So, hi, I'm Chris Collinsworth. I'm in the booth first for some reason.
The Patriots are going to receive the opening kickoff. The first quarter for the Patriots, or the Seahawks rather, they scored 0 points, but they ended up scoring 45, and they also had 6 turnovers. We're getting a new Legion of Boom here.
7.
6, or whatever. Same thing.
Very solid return considering the circumstances there for what's his name.
Flame.
Is it
And,
possible to
Flame.
mute? Hang on.
What?
No, don't give me Alright, and it's a drag throw, caught by number 13, and it's a 3-yard gain.
I don't know.
3 yards. That seems to be the longest throw.
Cam Newton
Seems
in
very-
the backfield.
yeah.
Cam Newton, he was in the free agent market. No one was signing him. The Patriots threw a 1-year deal at him. He has something to prove here.
Yeah, Cam was,
And it's thrown
he was
to
looking
the
for a thick
sideline.
deal.
It's incomplete. Intended for Izzo, I believe. Now it's 3rd and 7 for the Patriots. Bobby Wagner lining up. He's going to be a spy here to make sure. And it's a throw. It's intercepted.
And it's intercepted.
And he's going to get up and touch right at the 46. Jamal Adams, what a key trade. The Jets tanking, openly tanking, getting rid of all their assets and giving away Adams for pennies. And we look here at
One
Russell
man's
Wilson.
trash
He had-
is another man's
he had
treasure, as they
26
say.
for 33, over 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. What an opening game. He's already on pace for breaking some NFL records if he continues this.
That's what he's told his teammates.
We have Metcalf in motion, but we're going to do a handoff here. And it's about a 4-yard run by Chris Carson. He wasn't really well utilized. He only had 60 rushing yards in the first game of the season, but they're looking to try and include him more in the offense. Alright, and right now, Russell Wilson in the backfield. They're going to throw to Luke Wilson, and that is a first down.
It was Greg Olsen.
Oh, same thing. He's at the back of Terry.
My fullback.
Oh, whatever, same thing.
I put him in. He just got cut today.
And they run down the middle here, and they get 3 yards.
And number 70 for the Patriots gets thrown down like a rag doll.
Wilson, the only man in the backfield. And it's going to be thrown wide open is David Moore. They're inside the red zone, inside the 10, at the 5-yard line, first and goal.
But you know, on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back under.
Olsen in motion.
Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out.
Snap off to Chris Carson, and that is.
And he is stuffed.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Oh, come on, let me use the fucking ability.
They're calling an audible here.
Wilson seems to be frustrated at the line.
And Wilson
And he is sacked.
But he plays hard on every down.
By
Didn't let me scramble.
Display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Flushed out right. Fine work by
It's a very important play call. If the Patriots make a stop here, it will be very pivotal after their first drive being a complete and total disaster. And Wilson throws incomplete.
It's very odd because usually Wilson's very accurate throwing on the run.
Yeah, he had to scramble out. The Patriots really putting pressure here on Wilson, who's usually a pretty cool and cucumber fellow.
Yeah, the rain certainly doesn't help.
It was 3-0. So far, the Seahawks have still not given up a single offensive point. But if you also look in their division, the Cardinals today won 56-9. They could potentially become a powerhouse here, starting 2-0.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a very competitive NFC West.
Yeah, the NFC West
It's gonna be
is,
fun to see how it goes.
Exactly.
Only gave up 3 points off of that, so
All
it should
right.
be a difficult hold.
Let's see if
A good Collinsworth.
second play. They're running on James White today. James White is the pretty dependable guy, very good wide receiver. And the play action pass thrown nicely to
And Cam quadruples his passing yards on the season with that one pass.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two
And
shy
they're
of
going to
40.
do another pass, a
15 yards
slant
as they've got the
to Josh
connection
Gordon.
working. His second
Josh
catch
Gordon
in a
is
row,
having,
first down.
he's gone through his drug problems, he was cut from the Patriots, and now he's back, doing pretty well for himself right now.
And he's taken down
Yeah, he's had his drug problems, but then again, who hasn't? We all have.
And it's this throw on the James White.
Dump off and a first down.
The Patriots are driving downfield, and it looks like the Seahawks might be giving up their first points of the season.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting
Cam
9
Newton in the
after tucking
backfield.
it and running, so it'll leave him
He's
with
scrambling.
He takes off.
He's gonna go.
Somehow limpos through 2 players.
Just short of the first down. You can see Coach DK Metcalf very upset.
It's James White. And he'll wind up losing yardage
Honestly,
here
though,
back
breaking
at
the fourth wall,
21-yard
he
line.
just ran through like an
And what
archway
a
those two
stop
people.
by Jamal.
Oh, and we have an injured
Injury
Patriot.
by Matt Cannon,
Gotta
by
hope
Cannon
it's just a
something.
cramp.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he'll have the first down.
3rd and 3.
getting
This is a
one
big
at the
down here.
14-yard
Yep.
line.
And it's gonna
It's a
be a
Stand
run,
off.
and they get the
It's good
first
enough to move
down.
the chains. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone
Yeah,
now.
the Patriots are just marching down this field right now. No answers so far. Cam Newton's really responded after his ugly pick to start the game. And Cam Newton jukes out some people, gets a
Yeah.
he gets a 7-yard
He
run.
decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And we have a child breaking into the commentary booth.
Yeah, Cam Newton. Hands it off to James White. James White gets the first down.
8 carries, 56 yards.
And to me, the goal is
Oh, jeez.
No.
Alright.
Same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think
Alright.
another big game.
And,
Oh, and
the
Space Time
officials are
Continuum
going to
seems
take a
to have
timeout right
Yeah,
paused.
pause the game. We need to. We might need to start a new party
They'll
with this
try the air now
time.
with Newton. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot
We
touchdown.
don't want your food. Alright, we're gonna block this kid.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Fucking stupid cunt.
And the Patriots have
And the Seahawks surrender their first points of the season.
Yeah, I didn't get the front see it. That fucking blocks some moron. And there's a booth
It
review.
was an Edelman touchdown.
And the ruling on the field is
Let's take a
upheld.
look at this here.
It's the first points the Seahawks have given all season after having such a defensive stronghold
Joey-
against the Falcons.
Joey, is this one of your friends? Joey, is this one of your friends?
Yeah, no.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right
Yeah.
at the 25-yard line, so the same result.
And the Seahawks take it out 5 yards
For butt buddies.
and they only get back to the
Wait,
25-yard
you know
line.
this is right?
They should have taken a knee.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their
And this actually,
own
this is
25
the Seahawks
yard line.
second time on the field. First time they got stunned. And now they're doing a run play to Chris Carson. They said they wanted to incorporate him more. And I think they
Can
did a
someone
really good
kick
job.
ours, please?
On EA Sports.
Nice, please.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
Their work from the 29 on
Joey, just
2nd and
fucking block him.
6. Out of the
Yeah,
gun,
but it's not
here's
gonna make
Wilson.
him.
It doesn't matter.
This
Everyone
one
fucking blocks him. He's not
incomplete.
gonna fucking shit dick all.
Too much contact to hold
But
on to that
he
one,
can
and
still
it's
be
It
third
doesn't,
down.
it doesn't matter.
So
He
after
can
the
still be
second
heard on the
game,
stream, that's the
completion,
problem.
Well, then
Gets
fucking
to
block
3rd
him.
and 6.
Pause
Do
the game.
not
We'll come back.
interrupt your audio.
No, pause the game. We'll have to start a new party.
I'm just.
I'll just keep the rest of us in here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
More!
The
Hang on to
passing
the
game
fucking
not in sync
football.
here early, and now it's
Holy
4th
shit.
down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get winged.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, come on, dude.
Recovered by the receiving team.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup, brings up
2nd and 2.
at the 31-yard line.
Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guy.
Hold on, I have to invite Fireball.
Will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, you don't need to talk in this stupid-ass voice, for the love of God.
The Seahawks.
One more game remains to be played in week 2 after this one, and it's a game that folks have been looking forward to for months, if not years. The first ever regular season home game for the Las Vegas Raiders as they host the Saints. 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 in Vegas, right here on EA Sports. That should be fun.
At the 39.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now we're going to
Someone invite Fireball, I just
like there's a
fucking sent him an
Seahawk
invite.
injured on the play. While the traders take a look, will step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go read option with Wilson, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
28-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
On the play. And the Patriots
Keen.
first down.
I've never heard of this guy.
Now Newton on 1st down. He completes it right side to White. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
And it's 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
The kick is good.
And it's up and good.
That was a
The
passing.
offense
That was just a
wasn't
slant.
but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Seattle.
How does the kickoff
That's the
unit as
one
they
time I can
rally
throw
and send
against
this one
Gilmore
away?
is when they're blitzing.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Newton on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He'll buy some time right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think? Now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the Seahawks have picked it up. So we have come, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson over the middle. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
On the draw, here's White. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Holding, receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. He gives it off to Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
A loss of 5 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton going deep here for Adelman. He's got a man. Complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
New England.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. No 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
Play there by Dunbar.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
We'll see.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working. And
That's not the longest run of the day.
Sometimes when you get a lead,
I had a couple of
you lose your
12-yard
edge. You don't play
games.
quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up
What?
by the Patriots. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Recovered.
All these years we've been watching the game,
Was that
I'm
a
starting to get
fumble?
the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and
That's-
carry it,
nope.
they're extremely
Can't
resentful
challenge.
about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't
You
fumble
can't.
our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
No, there's
Run there
no
on first down,
review.
and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
It's Matt Gay.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
They
yard.
run again with Carson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Chris Carson.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. That is caught inside the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll turn to Thompson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken. Down. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, 4th quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And his kick is good. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
James White.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Newton. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. New England on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is third down and 12. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Not only has he been a real presence in that backfield, he's been awfully disruptive as well. Forced the fumble earlier, and now he gets in there to pick up a sack as well.
Well, he's known for having really quick, nimble hands. He certainly showed it when he got the fumble recovery. He showed it again right there. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, it's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble is kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the fumble recovery is 6 points for the Seahawks. Looking like they're well on their way. 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
45 points again.
We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult, but guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because
I'm not getting offensive rating for
without a doubt, the head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I needed to put up 45 again.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the gun, Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
20. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Newton. This is White on the screen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight,
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great
Second
about
pick
themselves, can they? I mean,
of the
what a
season.
game to put up that number of
Oh,
points.
first pick today, second pick
Continually
of the
feel like
season.
they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this, carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
5 takeaways.
So for the Seahawks, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys.